And yes, we are live. Clicking the button go live here. Day one journey episode 729. By the way, 730 is 2 years, so maybe tomorrow something special. But we are today. And today I want to share with you one of the games that I play with myself. It really helps me, and also try to play this game when I talk to friends and they are doing something and they are not sure and they are demotivated. They don't want to do something. They don't feel like it. This is where I start to play the game of alternatives. Yes, the game of alternatives. For me, as I see it, as I see life, as I see my life, if let's say I have something I want to do. Let's say I want to start eating healthier. Let's say I want to work out. Let's say there's something that I want to do. So let's say I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like it. So I can say, okay, I don't feel like it, then I won't do it. No, this is the time when I play the game of alternatives. I just ask myself, what's the alternative? Okay, I don't wake up early. So what's the alternative? I don't let myself fall into the default without actually examining the default. What is the default? Well, okay, let's say I didn't wake up today early. Today, right now, 4:16 a.m. I woke up 3 a.m. Let's say I didn't wake up that early. Let's say I woke up 11 a.m., 12, yeah, just... Well, then I know myself. It's about me. I'm not telling you what to do. I know myself. So if I wake up 12 p.m., at 12 a.m., at noon, I would probably not do much during the day. Yeah, I won't get the momentum that I get when I wake up early. So I'm aware of that. This is the alternative. So I will end the day. Maybe I would also not be that tired to go to sleep early. And that will start a cycle of me going to sleep late and waking up late. I don't want this alternative. I just don't want it. So maybe I don't feel like waking up right now, but immediately I think about the alternative. Let's say something else. I have my dreams. I have the projects that I'm working on. Marcus Body Coding. I see now the screen. I see what's happening behind me. Well, for some people, it won't look that professional. Yeah? But this is the apartment that I have. This is the way that I can produce a lot of videos. So I choose to do it here. Is it a professional studio? No. But what's the alternative? That's the thing. What's the alternative? Not to do anything? Not to do the videos? Wait 5 years until I have an apartment with a wooden floor so it looks better? Or I film everything with my phones for the YouTube channel. Everything with my phones. Is it the best? Probably not. But what's the alternative? Buying a big fancy camera? Well, I don't have the budget for that right now. So what's the alternative? Not doing anything? That's the game that I always play, the game of alternatives. If I won't do that, what would I end up doing? It doesn't necessarily help me to feel good, but it helps me to get a better perspective about life, my life, what I want to do. It helps me not to fall into the trap of perfectionism. Because I'd rather do something than not do it at all. This is, again, me playing the game of alternatives. I don't feel like doing something. I ask myself, wait, what's the alternative? For example, I have my dreams. I have my ambition of what I want to do with Marcus Body Coding channel. Yeah, I just recently released 30-day salsa dancing for beginners, no partner needed, for men. Very excited about that. But whatever dreams that I have with Marcus Body Coding, that my YouTube channel, they might take a while. Not even a few months, not even a few years, maybe even a decade. So thinking about that can get me excited, but on the other hand can get me demotivated. Wow, it take 1 decade, maybe I just give up. No, I don't give up, because I play the game of alternatives. So what's the alternative? Not going all in with my dreams? How will that end up? 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I'll look back and I said to myself, well, I didn't push myself. I didn't try my best. I didn't really try it. Regret. There's a good quote that I like. It says something like this: we must choose one pain in our lives. Either the pain of regret and disappointment, or the pain of discipline. I choose discipline because I can change. I can still do stuff. When I have regret, I have nothing to do about it. This is the game that I play. And it helps you to become more aware. Time is ticking all the time. Time is ticking, 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 ticking. The time will pass anyway. 20 years from now will come. So that's why I don't give up. I don't give up on my dreams. Because what's the alternative? Not doing anything about that? Time will pass anyway. I will be there 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I'll be there. I'll be there. That's the alternative. Going for the next 20 years without going on my dreams. Or going. Simple alternatives. What do I prefer? Then I actually have a choice. It's not that I decide doing something or not doing something. It's me deciding whether I do it or I decide not to do it, which means this is the alternative. This is playing the game of alternatives. It helps me to be more aware, yes, self-awareness, about what I'm actually deciding. What's the actual decision is. This is the game that I play. And usually when I talk to friends and they ask me for my advice, or I usually ask them, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? If you won't do that, if you won't start exercise, if you won't start eating healthy, so what do? You'll eat junk, you'll get fat, or I don't know. What's the alternative? This is usually what I ask myself, especially in moments that I don't feel like it. I find it very helpful. And tomorrow, it will be 2 years of the day one journey. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might have some ideas. Either way, see you tomorrow and play your game. I play my game, the game of alternatives.